Woke people think they can come for Matt Rife.
He's a piece of shit. Like, not only that, like, he looks like a douchebag, you guys. He looks like a piece of shit. When I saw Matt Rife, everybody was like, he's so hot. Dude, he's a piece of shit, and you can tell by looking at him.
But he shows them exactly why it's a bad idea.
People or say mean comments because their life sucks so bad.
From Karens demanding apologies for offensive jokes to self-righteous interrupters preaching sensitivity, these are times woke people got destroyed by Matt Rife. Starting with when a swarm of woke critics erupted online accusing Matt Rife of misogyny after his Netflix special opened with a domestic violence joke testing if the audience could handle a little fun.
I've only been to Baltimore one time. I ate lunch there, and the hostess who seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. A full black eye. It wasn't like, what happened? It was pretty obvious what happened. And we couldn't get over the fact that we're like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is where you have freedom, people? And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Matt did admit that it was a test to see how well the audience would take jokes, because apparently the coming jokes were going to be harder.
Just wanted to see. I figured we start the show with domestic violence. The rest of the show should be pretty smooth sailing after that. Of course I felt bad for her, man. She should have had her protection pistols, you know what I mean?
The woke critics then flooded social media demanding cancellations and boycotts, labeling him insensitive to survivors.
Are we surprised? I can kind of tell where a celebrity's career is gonna go, what kind of person they actually are, by looking at their fan base. Girls that I knew that were fans of him, they were all assholes. And I'm really not surprised that he's a piece of shit. Like, not only that, like, he looks like a douchebag, you guys. He looks like a piece of shit. When I saw Matt Rife, everybody was like, he's so hot. Dude, he's a piece of shit, and you can tell by looking at him. This is not gonna end well. And look, he's a misogynist. Oh, what a big surprise.
I made it maybe 15 minutes in and just had to call it quits. If you haven't seen it, you've probably heard about it. He opens the show with a joke about DV. And I was like, okay, odd thing to start with. Not objectively not funny. Like, it's one of those things that I'm like, I get dark humor. Like, I like that kind of stuff.
Rife fired back unapologetically in interviews and follow-up shows, doubling down. If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. Tap to solve the issue. The link Matt included was linked to a site selling special needs helmets. The outrage exploded, but Rife's sales skyrocketed, proving cancel culture buys tickets. But that was just the warm-up of Matt shutting down online mobs. Next up, we've got one of Matt Rife's most brutal takedowns, and it all started with, of all things, baggage rules. Yep, one woman decided to argue with him about airline policies mid-show, and when that didn't go her way, she took her anger straight to Twitter.
He's body shaming me. Cancel Matt Rife. You can't cancel me. I'm not your gym membership. Get the off my feet then.
But she didn't stop there. This self-declared activist decided to call Matt an insubordinate crybaby and accused him of body shaming. That was her first mistake, because Matt responded with the kind of roast that instantly shut her down so hard you could almost feel the secondhand embarrassment through the screen.
Basically, all I tweeted was just stating that I thought this was a ridiculous rule for her to threaten to check my bag and add this very inconvenient process to my very quick in and out trip when it wasn't affecting anybody or anything. Hundreds on hundreds on hundreds of strangers start filling my timeline with the angriest tweets, furious at my stance on the situation.
And just when you thought it was over, this Karen decided to call for backup. Another Twitter warrior swooped in, ready to defend her fellow fighter.
Probably the best example of that was throughout this Twitter interaction, when all this backpack shit was going on. I'm arguing with people, we're going roast for roast, just really having some fun. I was having fun with it. And then there was this one woman, took it too far. She would not shut the Oh, dude. She, by herself, probably tweeted me like 60 to 70 times.
At first, Matt didn't even bother replying. He let her tweet into the void. But the second she got personal, he came back swinging and absolutely demolished her.
Until her last tweet. The last tweet I just couldn't let slide, man. The last thing she said to me was, I don't understand why you have to be such an insubordinate, crybaby little... Should I just have blocked her? My publicist says yes.
It was game over. Every comeback he hit her with was sharper than the last, and by the end, both Karens were done for.
In defense of myself, was, well, had you not been taking up 2 seats, there would have been room for me to safely secure my backpack in another chair. As we all know, everybody wants to be a victim now, right? So how did she, the person who started it, react? How could he say something like that? He's body shaming me. Cancel Matt Rife.
But Matt wasn't finished. He made sure everyone watching knew exactly what happens when you come for him uninvited.
He's body shaming me. Cancel Matt Rife. You can't cancel me. I'm not your gym membership. Get the off my feet then. And before any of y'all sit there and even think about taking her side and go, oh, I don't know, Matt. What if word gets back to her that you're still making fun of her weight and it affects her so severely she does something drastic, like hangs herself? How would that make you feel? How'd she get up there?
Because if you're going to try to cancel Matt Rife, you better bring something stronger than a tweet. Next, during a live show, a group of woke audience members tried coming for Matt over his trans jokes, so Matt did what Matt does best. Doubled down.
You cannot make jokes about trans people. So what they're going through is so incomparable, and you can't imagine how hard their life is and the shit that they have to go through. Therefore, you cannot make jokes about trans people. And I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. But the point that you're trying to make is you're saying, I can't make jokes about somebody because of how hard their life is. And you are making very valid points in that I don't know how hard that life is. I imagine it is tremendously harder than my life. I can't imagine how hard that is to go through, and I wish you the best of luck. But at the same time, to retort that argument, you also don't have the hardest life.
Instead of apologizing, he made more jokes about them, proving once again that he's untouchable. Then he went off about miserable people who can't take a joke and make victimhood their whole personality. And just to finish the job, he compared them to people in wheelchairs, saying those folks can laugh at jokes about themselves, but the woke and miserable can't even handle humor.
You know who has life way harder than trans people that we never talk about? People in wheelchairs. Think about it. Comparatively, people in wheelchairs have a much harder life. Do they complain about it? No. We gave them a couple of ramps and kept it pushing. We Look, some people are going to think this is an insensitive comparison. I think it's a step in the right direction, personally. I think...
This destroys performative wokeness by illustrating how it turns allyship into an ego-driven spectacle, far removed from actual change. And in the same bit, Rife mockingly introduced himself in a mock AA meeting as a recovering straight white male, refusing to apologize for his unchosen identity and lampooning pronoun obsession as another layer of manufactured victimhood. He destroys the woke guilt economy by comparing it to irrational addictions. No one apologizes for their eye color, so why atone for race or orientation?
My decision. They're. Apologize for it. Just like horoscopes. Oh, people got mad. Chrissy, do you know what your sign is?
Sagittarius.
As a Sagittarius, what are some of your attributes of a Sag?
I think it's high energy. I think you love or you hate, right?
You love and you hate. You know who else loves and hates? Everybody in this room, Chrissy. You know how vague that sounds? That sounds ridiculous right now. That would give me the worst catchphrase ever. If you got 2 arms, 2 eyes, and 2 legs, you might be a Sagittarius.
I like that, bro.
But Matt didn't end it there, as things quickly escalated from playful to savage, turning pseudoscience into punchline fodder.
I'm literally walking on water right now. Yeah, he was a show-off too. Like, I feel like it's getting so out of hand, women just gonna start holding in their babies longer so they're not born in certain months. Like, no. My baby will not be a Leo. Your water just broke. You know who else is broke? His daddy, who is also a Leo. You hearing that?
In a Nashville show, Rife chats with a Sikh fan about religious branches.
I love your headpiece, man. I wanted to point that out and say much respect. That looks fucking awesome. What's your name, man?
Chad.
Chad. Yeah, dude, just a fucking burly ass dude. What is it called exactly? I want to be respectful.
Oh, it's a turban.
It's a turban?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What's that?
Sikh.
Sikh. I thought that was a racial slur. That's the actual thing? Oh, okay.
That was just the beginning, and Matt was settling into his bit about them by making jokes that the religious woke community would have tagged sensitive. Matt didn't care, though.
Well, great to meet you, Chad. What's under? You got Voldemort under there? What's underneath that thing? You're gonna want to buy a flight for September 11th.
Fuck you guys, man. If we can't do some stereotypes, what are we doing, man?
At another show, Matt encountered another Sikh, and this was where he then went on to equate converting to Sikhism with casually identifying as one, mocking pronoun fluidity, and calling out adults for treating faiths like customizable labels.
Am I allowed to convert to Sikhism? Could I really? Is there a process, like, you know, for like Catholicism, you get like baptized and shit? Is there anything I have to do? If I say I'm a Sikh right now, I'm a Sikh. All right, bet. That easy? Wow. Huh. You can just identify as a Sikh.
Moving on, we have the bit when Matt went off on what he sees as naive denial among some women, particularly those he labels as woke, who insist their male friends have purely platonic intentions.
Is when she has another guy in her life who is consistently trying to sleep with her, and she refuses to acknowledge this. This is good. This is going to cause a lot of fights in the car ride home. This is my favorite one.
Matt frames this as a woke blind spot, where women, often leaning into progressive ideals of trust and equality, naively denied the obvious sexual intentions of these male friends, something that men themselves can quickly spot.
From a mile away, usually the beginning of the relationship, we'll clock it, we'll pull you aside. Hey, babe, I know you hang out with so-and-so, and that's fine. You're a grown woman, you can do whatever you want. I'm not controlling or anything, but just so you know, that dude's trying to fuck you. Women will always have the exact same naive reaction. Babe, come on. Are you serious? Him? You're worried about him? He's literally like my best friend. Like he's literally like a brother to me. Oh. Word?
The audience roared, women squirming as Matt went on to talk some sense into them without holding back.
Oh, that's your brother. Oh, I didn't realize what kind of Pornhub family tree you were associated with. But shut it down, okay? He's not your friend. He's not your brother. He wants to enter your body holes. End of story, okay?
But as if that wasn't enough, Matt took it a step further.
Y'all broke up? Oh my God. I am so sorry. Oh, some dudes are so insecure. Oh my God. He's not your friend. Stop falling for his shit, ladies. I'm trying to tell you.
But that wasn't all with woke people. This time, Matt had an exchange with a toxic, entitled woke lady who broke up with her boyfriend for the silliest reason ever.
Recently, did you guys break up? Yeah, gotcha. He didn't do anything? He didn't do anything wrong or in life?
Matt kept on engaging her, trying to find sense in her statements, but unfortunately, there wasn't a trace of any.
In life? Did he not have a job the entire time you guys were together? He did? He worked in the ER? Oh, I'm sorry, you working with a hero? How did he not do anything if he worked with the ER? Was he the janitor?
Well, I guess aside from work, if he didn't work,
Aside from work, he didn't do anything. He was saving lives.
But when she doubled down and refused to see reason, Matt decided it was time to stop being gentle.
So you wanted him to do more with his life after the ER? Yes?
Not only was he disappointed in her, but he didn't fail to call her out on her toxicity.
What do you do? You work for American Airlines? Oh, you! Oh my God! Where are my bags? The audacity! To be like, oh, what have you been doing? Saving lives all day? Yeah, what have you been doing? Peanuts? Can you put your seat back up this much? Are you a stewardess on there?
I worked in the baggage service.
You work in a baggage service?
take my belt off? If I do, will you hang yourself with it?
Seeing the crowd screaming at her, she persisted, claiming she was just joking, while hogging the mic and mentioning her Houston roots.
I've never been more sure somebody's from Miami in my life. Worse. Your mom plays professional basketball?
The WNBA, yes.
No way. So you definitely don't come from money. I just did something your mom could never do. I dunked on your dog.
But Matt didn't let it slide. The audience exploded in applause, and she even laughed along, though she may have been burning on the inside. Again, the drama built as another entitled one tried to lecture him on life. A self-proclaimed nice person, woke Karen, interrupted Matt's bit on self-enjoyment, scraping food loudly while offering unsolicited advice.
Is scraping food onto a plate while you're talking to me about sex. You're enjoying yourself? Have you ever tried it quietly? Like meditation or... What's that?
She doubled down, insisting she was alone by choice and ready to fight back. But when she wouldn't give up, Rife shut her up once and for all.
Your inability to please others.
Oh, my inability to please others. Oh no, I could definitely make you for sure. Who are you here with?
Myself.
By yourself? No. Damn.
The crowd howled, clapping wildly as she sat stunned. Justice served, her ego got plated and devoured.
I'm a nice person. Okay? You guys see I didn't start that?
Finish it.
It does finish it.
Let's see.
I comedically, gave you a facial, dog. I don't know how much better it can be.
You were talking about, finding stuff in your parents' closet. My daughter.
Your daughter found something in your closet? Hold on, daughter?
But Matt needed the full story before he went absolutely crazy on him.
What'd she find in the closet? Her mom? What'd you tell her it was?
Oh, my husband was mortified, so he...
Your husband? This story keeps getting more and more interesting.
Then came the dark humor artillery. The crowd went wild as this Karen learned why you never give Matt Rife ammunition.
Are you really not a lesbian? What? Are you really not a lesbian?
Yes.
You are? What's happening right now? So you're married to a man?
Man.
But you are a lesbian?
No.
No, not for real?
I'm not a lesbian.
Oh, I asked twice and you were like, ah!
But unlike her, Matt had no patience with the next feminist Karen, who had claimed being a men's rights activist was a red flag for her.
A red flag for a guy.
A men's rights activist.
Oh, bitch, you should not have said that. Hold on, I gotta call my boy Andrew Tate. Hold on a second.